final sight before death was the dread-inducing plague doctor's bird mask. It's a chilling spectacle, yet the person beneath it sought only to aid. Understanding the purpose of these masks and their effectiveness might save your life in a future pandemic. A significant component of the plague doctor's attire was a wooden rod, crucial for assessing the living and defending against desperate victims. In chaotic, agonizing times, the instinct for survival overrode common sense, driving afflicted individuals to assault plague doctors. Thus, the rod served as both a means of examination and self-defense. The first outbreaks of the plague, such as the Plague of Justinian in 561 and the Black Death in the 1300s, predated the iconic plague doctor's attire. It wasn't until the 17th century that these costumes emerged. The plague doctor's outfit may have originated in the theater, as satirical representations. Charles de Lorme, a physician to European royalty, is credited with the costume's medical adoption, comprising a scented waxed coat, leggings, boots, tucked-in shirt, leather hat, and gloves. The primary aim of this attire was to protect against the miasma theory, the belief that diseases like the plague spread through bad air. The beaked masks contained herbs and perfumes to prevent the noxious air from entering the doctor's nose and mouth. While the costume offered some protection against the plague bacterium, Yersinia pestis, its main purpose was safeguarding against bad air. The long coats and brimmed hats aimed to isolate the doctor from contaminated air, albeit their function was based on a medical misconception. Plague doctors tried to administer remedies, but none were effective. Victims suffered greatly, with swelling lymph nodes, high fever, vomiting, and pain. By wearing their protective attire, doctors could shield themselves from certain modes of transmission. In addition to treating the infected, plague doctors witnessed wills and conducted autopsies, further associating their attire with death. Ultimately, the lesson from plague doctors is that appearances, whether frightening or funny, don't guarantee protection from disease. In the face of pandemics, we should heed the guidance of modern medical experts and scientists.